Today, we are trapping a beast at my buddy Sal's house. Sal called to tell me that this coyote has eaten not one, not two, but all three of his chickens are gone. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you guys are having just an absolutely amazing day. And for those of you that are new here, well, I'm Jacob and welcome to my crazy jungle. Now, if you guys saw the title and thumbnail, you will know for today's video that today we are trapping a beast at my buddy Sal's house. My buddy Sal gave me a call today and said, I need your help. And he sent me this video right here of this coyote running around his backyard. Sal called to tell me that this coyote has eaten not one, not two, but all three of his chickens are gone. They vanished into thin air, and the coyote has been coming around and eating his chickens. So Sal called me up today because he wants to trap this coyote so we can actually relocate, so we can move him, because we don't want this coyote there because this coyote is attacking and eating his chickens on his property. So guys, that is what we're doing for today's video. We might be able to trap this coyote. I'm not entirely sure, but there's only one way to find out. We've got to get some traps, we've got to get some bait, and we've got to head over. So we've got all of our traps loaded up and ready to go. So we've got our big XL trap for the big coyote. Now I have no idea if he's even gonna fit in here. I've just seen a picture of him. He looks like he's probably about 30 pounds, but this is honestly one of the biggest traps that they make, so I think it's gonna work. And we also have got a smaller trap just in case there's other smaller predators there, or there might be an entire pack of coyotes, a little family of coyotes. So we've got the smaller trap for the smaller coyotes if they're there. We've got the big trap for the big guy. So we've got our traps loaded up. I have no idea if we're gonna trap them or not, but we've got the right bait. We've got quail, we've got cat food, so we got our traps loaded up. So let's head over and let's set these traps. All right, guys, we just got over here to Sal, so we're gonna get out right now. Sal's closing up the gate. We're gonna set these traps, see what's going on. Sal, what's up, bro?
What's up, Jacob? Good to see you.
How you doing, bro? Good to
man.
see you. Guys, if you've been here on the channel, you know last time we were here, I think your chicken escaped, and we caught him back, and now I hear that there's no more chickens.
Well, this time it's a little more grim. We had a coyote eat the chickens.
Oh my god.
And the roosters.
And the roosters. So we have, how many chickens do we have?
There's
None?
nothing left.
There's nothing left. So how many did he eat? 3, 4, 5?
One rooster and 2 chickens.
One rooster and 2 chickens. Guys, this is not good at all. So we've got 1 rooster and 2 chickens that got eaten by this coyote. You have 12 acres behind you?
12 empty acres back
12
there.
empty acres, and now that they're starting to develop it, it's disturbing the native wildlife that actually lives on this 12 acres. And now this is what's happening all over Florida. All of our native wildlife is actually being disturbed and pushed out of the areas that they used to call home, all for development. So I assume they're probably gonna be putting apartment buildings and houses.
Who knows?
Who knows? So this coyote is now become a nuisance. He was living here probably for years with no issues at all.
Yep.
And now that they're developing it, well, he has got to go. So Sal, we've got some traps. You think these are gonna work? Have you seen them?
He's a big coyote.
I mean, this is the biggest trap I've got. This is one of the biggest ones that I've seen. If you guys have, look at this picture right here. This is the coyote. How big is he? 30 pounds?
Probably 30 to 40 pounds.
30, 40 pounds? Well, he might fit in here.
He's hungry.
He's
That's
hungry?
for sure.
All right, so we got some bait. We got some quail. So let's get our traps out right now. We're gonna go set these first, but let's actually go take the traps to the back and let's take a look at where he's getting in, because do you know where he's getting in?
Yeah, I actually blocked it off, but we'll just we'll put it right outside the gate.
All right, perfect. All right, guys, let's go and set these traps. So before we set the traps, we're actually gonna check out Sal's coming eye monitor. We saw this guy probably about a year ago, and I'm sure she's gotten a lot bigger, and this setup looks even more like a jungle than it did before. So Sal, this is amazing.
Thanks.
So we got the little coming eye monitor right here, which is honestly so cool to see. So Sal's picking her up right now, and she is absolutely beautiful. Look at this beautiful coming eye girl. So she's gonna pet her. She's super nice, and you really worked with her really well to like desensitize
every single day
to make her extremely friendly. This is
the only way.
Dude, that's awesome, guys. It's not every day you see outdoor monitors like this that are so tame and so friendly. So what's really nice about this is she's got the height. I'd say this is probably about 10 feet tall or so. Is she getting heavy?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh,
strong.
look at her. She's getting strong. She's hooking them with the nails. So she's hanging out here. And my favorite part is the water feature that she has right here. So she just kind of goes in the water and hangs out. And in the wintertime, they actually keep the well water on. So dude, this is like 80 degrees.
Yeah, it's got a heater.
This is super warm. So we got nice warm water. And it's really amazing to be able to see these monitors in a beautiful naturalistic setup where they can be themselves. So right now she's actually come out and is actually investigating my shoe. So she's kind of flicking her tongue and kind of just seeing what my shoe is. Now we don't want to get too close to her because we don't want to spook her with the camera. So you can see she's an extremely friendly monitor right now. She's just checking me out and investigating me. And this is honestly probably one of my favorite monitor species right here, just because of how beautiful they are. So she's tail with me, so I'm just gonna kind of slowly lower myself down, let her know that I'm not a threat, and back into the water she goes. Guys, this monitor has now tried to eat my shirt, so we're gonna lift up right now. She definitely thought I was a snack right there, but what we don't want is we don't want her to bite my ankles. That would not be fun. Come here, pretty girl. So right now we're gonna try to pick up this beautiful Philippine water monitor. Now, these, again, are my favorite besides the croc monitors because of how beautiful they are. The golden yellows are just absolutely amazing. The tongue flicking is beautiful, and this girl right here is definitely hungry. She definitely wants some food, so we're just gonna let her back down into the water, let her go. We might bring her some food later on, but for now, we're gonna head out and we're gonna go set some traps. So right over here by the monitors and near the chickens, we just found some evidence of this coyote. So you can see there's some paw prints that are right here in the ground, which means this guy has been here. So we kind of wanna feel it, and it feels nice and soft. You wanna smell it? It smells like a coyote. I'm only kidding, I have no idea what a coyote smells like. But right over here, we got some more paw prints right here. So you can see the paw prints are clearly coyote paw prints right here. So we got a bunch of them, so we know he's been here in the area. So now that we got to check out Sal's incredible monitors, we are gonna check out ground zero of our problem, the chicken coop. So did the coyote break into the chicken coop?
Yeah, he broke into the chicken coop.
He broke into it. Oh my gosh.
Killed them all, ate them.
Oh my gosh.
So
this is the old chicken coop. We've got a trap right here. Have we tried using this trap at all?
No, we're gonna need to use the bigger one.
We're gonna use the bigger one, so you can see where the coyote actually kind of busted through the wire. It looks like he busted through over there. And what's really crazy is these little house cats right here could be easy coyote food, because these house cats can sometimes be a coyote's favorite snack, so we definitely don't want that to happen. So this right here is where the coyote's been getting in, and Sal has kind of blocked off the entire area, and we're gonna set the trap on the inside here, because we definitely don't want him coming back into the property. So we're gonna get on the inside, and that's where we're gonna set the traps. So we're going into our 12 acres. And we've been here before, but it actually is way more of a jungle now than it was a year ago. It's kind of gotten even more overgrown, so I'm thinking we're gonna put this trap. Sal, you're the man. You tell me where to put this.
I mean, let's just go over here where it starts to get like a jungle.
Yep, because this coyote could literally be anywhere in here. He could be hanging out right here, 10 feet from us in these bushes. He could be way back there. We honestly have no idea of finding out. That's why we're gonna have to set a trap. So I'm thinking like right here at the start of the bushes is where we're gonna put the first trap right here. So we got our first big trap. And for those of you that have not seen how these traps work, I'm gonna kind of show you guys. So basically, you're just gonna come right here and we're gonna lift this door open just like this. And once we lift the door open, we're gonna come right here to this bar and we're gonna put the bar forward, and now our trap is set. So basically what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be putting our quail and our cat food on the back end of the trap. If this coyote comes, he's gonna walk into the trap. He's gonna put a little bit of pressure on the pressure plate, and when he does that, trap is going to snap shut and we're going to have caught the coyote. So that's exactly how this trap works. It's simple, it's effective. We've caught tons of animals that way, so hopefully we're gonna catch this guy. So let's get started. Sal, you wanna help out?
Let's do it.
All right, bro. So you kind of hold it up right here. We're gonna lift it on up just like that, and on the back end, we're gonna add this quail. Since this guy has been targeting chickens, what better bait than a quail? These guys are smelly. The coyote's sure to love it, so we're gonna throw the quail in there, and we've got some cat food right here. We've got some freeze-dried little treats right here. Smells delicious. I'm gonna taste it myself too. Yep, it's really good. All right, so now we got to try some of our little bait right here. We're gonna sprinkle that right down there on the bottom, just like that. So we got our bait, we've got our quail, we've got all the stinky good stuff a coyote's gonna wanna eat. So we're just gonna lower this on down. We're gonna set the trap in place just like that. And look at that, Sal, looks pretty good. Looks great. All right, looks great. So we're gonna leave that like this. And I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of this leaf debris right here, and we're gonna use it to kind of cover the trap and kind of camouflage it so this coyote doesn't see it and get scared of it. If we can kind of make it look natural, then maybe he's gonna go inside of it. I'm not entirely sure. We're just gonna take all of our leaves just like that. We're gonna kind of make it nice and hidden. So now that we set trap number one, we have a little net view camera. We're actually gonna be placing this camera on the trap. So if we do catch the coyote, hopefully we'll get it in real time when he's actually sniffing out the trap and makes his way in. So we're gonna put the camera, I think right over here is gonna be the perfect spot for it because it's solar powered. So it's great about it. As long as you have a Wi-Fi signal and you got sunlight, you can put this camera anywhere on your property and you're gonna catch whatever goes in front of it. All right, so we're just checking on the phone right now and looking at the camera, and we can see that we got a strong Wi-Fi signal back here, so we're getting the live action on the camera. What I'm gonna try and do is try and move it as close as I can to the trap. So I'm thinking we're gonna put it like right here. You guys got a good view of the trap?
Yeah, you can see the trap.
Really?
Perfectly.
Awesome. So we got our camera in place. We've got it. So hopefully we're gonna get the coyote in the bigger trap. And now that we set trap number 1, we got our camera set up. Well, it's time to set trap number 2. Example of how the trap works. Right now, the cat went inside of the trap, and that's exactly what we don't want. But now that she went in, we do know that the trap worked. Hey, come here. Hey, get out of the trap. Hey, come here. Get over here. So this cat right here has made her way inside of it. Come on out. You gotta get out of there. She went in the trap, she set it off, and she was trying to eat the bait. All right, Sal, you ready to set trap number 2?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. So this trap works exactly the same way. It's just a little bit smaller. So we're just gonna lift it on up just like this. We're gonna close it just like that. Now our trap is set. Now Sal, let's throw some bait inside of here. Kind of put it right here, tucked it up right here in the back of the bushes. So we're just gonna wanna throw a couple handfuls of that stuff. Yeah, that's it, just like that. Now we gotta watch our little cat friend right here, make sure she doesn't go in. We're gonna give her a little treat. There you go, pretty girl. So we got trap number 1 and trap number 2 set. So now the only thing left to do is we've gotta wait overnight, Sal, because that's when this coyote comes out. Overnight and first thing in the morning is when these coyotes are gonna be active, when it's nice and cool out, when there's not a lot of activity. So guys, we will see all of you in the morning to... Oh, well, I won't see all of you in the morning because we just trapped what we were trying to catch right here. We've got another cat. Hey, come on out, get out of there. Go and get. And now that we set trap number 1 and trap number 2, that is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching today's video here at Sal's. Trying to catch this crazy coyote, bro. What do you think? Are we gonna catch him?
We're gonna do it.
I think we're gonna catch him. So if you guys wanna see part 1 when they first found the coyote, go over to Sal's channel. I'm gonna link that video in the description. He saw the coyote near the chickens stealing coconuts. You guys are gonna get to see that coyote in action. And if you wanna see if we catch anything, well guys, all you have to do is go right now and subscribe below.